Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar. Hi, Whitney. But I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement. How are you? I'm flirting with a migraine today. Hey. Hey. It's light but present. Yes, the combination of the white and the blue to make a light blue. And I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for about an hour of TLC chat and tunes. And today is Wednesday, so that's why I am here at 11:30. Oh gosh, yeah. Thanks, it is cozy. It's starting to finally get cool around here. It takes us a while to get cool, but it's probably not as cool as it, I don't know, what's the average temperature, like what's the high temp there? Of course, we have to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. For us, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. How are you doing? Hi, Willie. Hey, it's great to see you. I just got YouTube working again. For some reason, it wasn't working for a bit. And I didn't even know that. And then somebody who's on regularly, Daniels, let me know. So I'm sorry if you maybe tried to get on. How are you doing? I've been very much mourning the reason my broadcast title is different. It's a little more serious because I'm still reeling from the election results, and I don't know what your political views are, and that's okay either way. But I am been quite devastated. So we're sort of in mourning and looking at what the options are. What's the temp there for you, Willie? It's 10 degrees Celsius here. What that is? Yeah, I feel like that's cooler probably. You're great. Yay, I'm glad. Excuse me for the yawning. Oh. 50 degrees. Okay, that's the high. Wow. Yikers. Let's see. The high today, 61. The low, 59. But it's still chilly. What about you, Willie? Are you chilly? Chilly Willie? Are you cold there? Is it in Arizona? It can get pretty chilly. But also very, very hot. Hi, XB74. You came on the other day. So good to see you again. We never got to hear where you're from. Where are you watching from? Did we? I don't think you mentioned that. 72, Willie. That's lovely. That's just lovely. All right, let's get into it. Hey, I love the emotes. Boy, that reminds me of our friend Alon who comes on. He loves to do emotes on Twitch. That's not you, is it, Alon? Alon likes to change his username a lot, so it would be possible. Smith, let's see. Let me go onto my Twitch so I can see the emote. Phoenix is cold and hot. That's about it for us. Yeah, that's it. It's one extreme or the other, huh, Willie? So true. Yeah, that's it. Those are cool emotes. XB. Where'd you get those? Let's see. DJ Desk. Cool. Are they all from DJ Desk? You retired. It is you, Alon. It is you, Alon. I knew it. You retired your old account. Those are intense emotes. Cat bomb. Oh no, I hope that's not a cat blowing up. You like the cooler weather? I'll bet, Whitney. I guess I do too. Gosh, this is really coming at me here. Maybe I'm too close. So the reason things look a little different, I don't know why the video looks different. I'm closed in, zoomed in, closed in. Oh, you're back in Miami? I didn't know you switched back and forth between Miami and, hi, Trevor. Hey, Daniel. Wait, you saw Daniel? Hi, Daniel. Yeah, I see him. Why didn't it come through on Restream, on my Restream chat? That's odd. I didn't know you go back and forth. So Trevor XB74 is Alon. New username. All right, guys, I gotta back up a second because this microphone is like right in my face. I don't know why I'm zoomed in more, but yeah, so let's see. Songs I would like to do, thinking about the election and still regrouping and figuring out plans going forward. I would like personally to do income inequality because I think that's a big issue. Love to do Redwood Rising, but my keyboard is truly unreliable now. You know, from the last time we tried. I could try it again. It's been stable since I've been looking at it, but it's stable at the wrong pitch. So if I adjust it with tape, this is what I'm using for the pitch wheel, whether it'll stay that way, I can't be sure. But I don't want to just, I am in contact with the company. I am going to work on a solution. I am working on a solution, but who knows how long that could take. So I don't want to just not play my song ever. Well, Trevor, I'm mixed. Thanks for asking. It's very sweet. Election recovery still ongoing, very much still devastated, but also quite happy with how much I've learned from the last time around and how I'm managing myself and my plans with how I'm managing those. I'm having a sense, and this could be applied to anything, whether or not the election has really thrown you guys for a loop at all, but it's so important when something intense happens in your life, I found, to focus very narrowly on what's in front of you, what the facts are, not to be too pessimistic or too optimistic, but be realistic. What is for sure at stake? What for sure is going to happen? What is possibly going to happen? And what can you do about either of those two things? What are your limits? So this is true in anything, when anything intense happens, and these are the lessons that I'm quite happy that I seem to have learned from last time around so far. I'm being very careful with my mental state and with pacing myself and being realistic about, hey, you know, maybe that particular issue isn't going to become a problem. And hey, this one, there's something I could do about it. And hey, this one is totally outside of my control, and I'm not even going to think about it because it's just going to absorb my mental energy and so on. So, like I said, these are lessons we can apply to any time something intense happens. I'm applying them to what just happened with our presidential election. Meanwhile, you guys know that I was very active in our mayoral race, and it is a nail-biter to the end. A total nail-biter, and I don't want to get into all the details except to say that I went back and forth with other campaign volunteers yesterday, just deep dive into the data to try to look at a crystal ball and figure out what's going to happen. We think it's all going to be settled out in the next 2 vote drops, which will come this Tuesday and this Friday. Well, this Friday and then the next Tuesday, I should say. So that's going on. And what else? Meanwhile, very exciting news, more directly relevant to this stream. Keegan and I should get Keegan on here. We spent like 3 hours working on recording One Candle yesterday, and I am pleased to state that we seem to have hugs, Alon. I didn't see that. Hugs, Alon. Thanks for the hearts, Trevor. I know. we had a heart to heart. I really had some, like, I felt like he was my therapist. I was sitting there going, okay, how can I have enough artistic fine tuning that, what is the level of artistic fine tuning that I engage here while still meeting my need for progress on this? I really want to make progress. So I ticked off a bunch of sort of fine-tuning efforts that I could make that would probably put this off for months more. I'm just like, you know what? I'm letting go of that. I'm letting go of that. I'm letting go of that. Let's do it as is. So we had my microphone here and his microphone here. We read about where to put them with respect to the guitar. We tried different things and we recorded, like, I don't know, 10 takes of just the guitar. And then once we feel like we got a pretty good take, more than one pretty good take. Uh-oh, am I having stilted? Okay, there I am. And so yeah, we are, once that happens, then I will work on singing to it. And thinking of keeping it very simple, just like a rich acoustic version, not try to add other instrumentation. That's what we're thinking right now, although I'm gonna let Keegan fool around if he can come up with something that changes my mind on that. But Keegan, where are you? Speaking of Keegan, that was perfect timing, Whitney. I just said the word Keegan. Let's see. I know he's not, well, he's kind of focused on something, but he gets distracted in what he's doing. Mommy's doing. All right, let me get back onto Twitch. I always forget to get back onto Twitch. All right. So how are you guys doing? Not sure if I've heard how anybody is doing. Don't think any of, oh, well, no. Willie, you said you're doing great. Whitney, how are you doing? Alon, how are you? Trevor, how are you? Would like to hear all of that. In the meantime, I think I would like to start with income inequality. This is an issue that I am convinced is probably the underlying single most important factor, if there is one, in what happened on November 5th. Key. We'll summon him with like a chant. That's like a chugga, like a train sound. Although trains really don't say chugga. Both of my boys have pointed this out. Oh, you've done a bit too much today and now you're paying the price. Oh, I'm sorry, Whitney. You know, it just takes so little, doesn't it? I think for people like you and I, like, I'm like, oh, I got 2 nights of 7 hours of sleep. Uh-oh, migraine time. What? Hey, nice emotes. That's a funny one. Is that like a vine going like this, Ellen? That's an interesting one. All right, let's do income inequality. Yes, it is something that the news reports suggest to me may be a very significant underlying factor. Well, they're calling it the economy, but there's also an aspect to it that involves resentment against Democrats who tend to be better off than Republicans these days, just the demographics, and I think this resentment can lead sometimes to political choices that may not be in either side's best interest. So let me click the button. Are we here? We are here. Keegan. All right, here we go. Right. We need capo on the 3rd fret. The 3rd fret. See, it sounds like that could be a show or something. The 3rd fret. And Trevor, how are you? How are you? You're the one that asked that question, so how are you? Income inequality. Let's see, why is my... I feel like, did that get turned down? What? Hanging in there? Okay. Tell us more, do tell. That sounds like a version of not great, but managing. That's not like, I'm fantastic. Tell us more if you feel like it. Sorry guys, for the lead in here of the, I think I'm making a little error in something I'm doing. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public care. From A to C for income equality can set us up free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Aw, Trevor. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off we see. Even the most wealthy for income equality can set us up free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer freely, create higher quality with greater ingenuity. For income equality can set us up free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade. Punished, so it will obey. People are the same, we know today. For income equality can set us up free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity,
resentment bending sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need. The solution is recovery. Have to be all we can be for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment bending sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely and without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need for income equality can set us all free. It keeps going herky-jerky, Whitney. I was wondering about that. You know what? I'm thinking about asking Keegan to shut off the... Is anybody else having that problem? Because I'm kind of seeing it on my end, which tells me it's probably not just Whitney, because we know sometimes that can happen. It seems fine to you. Okay, all right. I was wondering about that. That's interesting. Let me go back through the chats, because I missed quite a bit. I know that. I know that. First of all, I missed the details of what you said, Trevor. Wow. Just general financial issues. So much stuff to take care of and not money to do it. Absolutely. That's kind of apropos that I was singing this song. Ask the candy floss, cotton candy haired nutcase president to borrow a few million. Alon. I know I'm not in favor of judgments, but that was pretty funny. Oh, no. Yeah, you guys call cotton candy candy floss over there, huh? You definitely understand this. You're sorry it's so hard. Yeah. I wish. Yeah. Hope things improve. Yeah. You know, it's funny. That's what I always tell my dad. Stuff always gets better. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, even if it seems really far away. Yeah. I mean, let's see. Absolutely. That's an amazing attitude to have. I want to make sure before I respond to anything, I want to finish. As you would say, the street keeps jerky. Seems fine. No freezing or anything. What about you, Alana? Are you getting freezing? My guitar is broken. You guys are looking at this. This is just a strap that broke, and I know it's not very attractive. I don't know why I don't just cut it off. It's just like, normally it's not visible on stream, but I don't know why I don't just cut it off. I probably could right now. In fact, I'm kind of doing it right now, I think. Or maybe I'm not. It's not freezing on your end. Okay, I'm glad, but I'm sorry it's happening to you. Maybe something's going on with your internet, Whitney. You guys are so awesome. I love the community and the connection, everybody interacting. And I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes things don't get better, right? I mean, but in terms of the facts of the strategies you would like to be able to execute, like the strategy of having money to be happy, you know, to buy the things you need. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't get better. Sometimes they get worse. I'm just being honest. However, I try to remind myself that my penultimate need, above all else, is serenity and acceptance of whatever is. And so no matter what other paths and other needs are being unmet, and there seems to be no hope in sight, ultimately we all have the ability to accept really challenging and horrific things. I mean, we've all seen inspiring movies about that. And then not to say we don't want to backtrack from there and try to get our other needs met, but it allows, I think, a certain level of calmness and wisdom to sort of be our overriding mode. And then with that, in that state, we can more calmly proceed to make change. And actually that also relates to the political thing, the repercussions. I am trying to calmly assess, notwithstanding your cotton candy joke. I'm taking it you are not in favor of our latest presidential election result, Alon. And the whole world will be affected by this significantly. So let's just be clear about that, sadly. And I'm trying to think, okay, because there's a room for panic, as there can be with personal financial distress. You know, Tiffany's rock and roll. I had to pay. Oh no! This is just a strap that's meant to hang up the guitar, though, you guys. Was in the store. It was just this little leather strap, and it eventually broke from hanging for so long on my little stand. But the same as with personal financial distress, it's a little like the No Worries song, because it's like there is a time for, as in the Willow in the Wind song, you know, for distress and tears and it's not to deny the time for grieving and all of the frustration. Even, you know, there are moments, and self-empathy is key to get through that. But like at the end of the day, we want to land in a place where I want to land in a place where I'm able to not panic and not be in judgment, which causes anger ongoing and makes it very difficult to solve any problems. And I want to think calmly about, okay, what's really going on, starting with awareness, what's really going on, and what is within my sphere of influence or control that I can work on. And keep it very narrow and focused on calmly on those things. That's how I'm trying to have. Tick tock, probably. We're doing an awful lot of talking, and you know what? My pencil has disappeared. What? We need Keegan. Where's my pencil? I can't track anything without my pencil. What happened to my pencil? All right, did I just say calmly proceeding? Where's my pencil? Money is life. Life is money, with love and everything else in between. You ate it. Yes, let's be clear. Money is, sadly, in this society, probably one of the most basic strategies for achieving virtually all of our other needs. So that is not to be taken lightly at all. It absolutely is one of the most difficult things to not have enough of, 100%. So we did income inequality. Let's do, I've got to TikTok on the list. There's a couple songs I haven't done in a long. You know what? Starting with awareness it makes the world go round. Sadly, it is really difficult. Trev, the lead eater, LOL. The lead eater? What? Wait, what? Oh, the pencil, the graphite, right? Graphite. This is actually an old-fashioned pencil. I found this old one. This is, anyway. I would, if Ruthie comes on, I'm willing to try Redwood Rising, even though I'm scared. My piano is you know, as we know, has issues, and I am working on solving that. I do think starting with awareness might be helpful for what we were just talking about. No worries might be helpful. Thank you so much, by the way, Trevor, for being vulnerable and sharing what's going on, because I know sometimes in these public spaces it can be whatever, and I really appreciate that. It's okay to be real. Keeping it real is important in connecting with others, I think. I know it's hard. I appreciate that. Judgment free, I could really use personally. There's so many. I'm torn a lot. I'm torn in different directions. My boys might be a nice change page, but let's do starting with awareness first. Yes, okay, please, Trevor. That would be lovely. Thanks, Alon. That's sweet. It's been a lot. Big hugs for Trevor. I know it's been a lot for you to say something here, because you often put on a brave face. Money sucks. It is scary to be vulnerable. Yes, it is. This world is profoundly messed up. In so many ways, it's hard to know where to begin. So let's begin with starting with awareness. Okay. All right, let's do that, because that's, aside from One Candle, that's right up there with one of the songs that I turn to when I'm feeling just completely out of control distress. It helps calm me down to get me ready for whatever's next in terms of figuring it out. Let me put on the right text setup here. No, me? No, I got sad thinking about what Trevor's going through and just people in general. All right, here we go. Starting with awareness of all that really is right now. Starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't seek change. Empathy does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Something in my eye. Great. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. Hug fast, and so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to make me help us get out of our ruts, empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. Gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination or it disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me.
I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance of what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight, or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. Thanks, Whitney. Font.me. Oh my gosh. So be kind. It's okay not to be okay. Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. But what's the last thing I said? Keep. Wait. Keep something about mental health awareness. Yes. Keep talking about mental health awareness. Yeah, I'm wondering if the reason the font works is because, is it almost like an emote, you know? Like, I don't know how that, yeah, how does that work? I don't know. Thank you. Wait a minute. Hey, DJS Foggy, welcome. Thank you. I think you've been on before, right? Maybe it's been a bit. Wait, DJ Sloggy. Did I say Foggy? DJ Sloggy, I like that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that's our calming song. I sang that over and over and over again after our horrible 2016 car accident. It was the only thing that could calm me down. Something about that slow tempo and accepting, hey, yeah, I'm broken in multiple different places. Yes, you mean that. Yes, about keep talking about mental health awareness. It's funny, it didn't, on my stream, it didn't come out right. Some of the font didn't come out right, actually, on Restream, but on Twitch it did. It all came out right. Keep talking about mental health awareness. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are not where we need to be on that topic. I know there's been moves in the direction of, for example, having our medical systems treat mental health the way they do physical health, but we are not there yet, at least not in our system that we have, our family has. We are not there. So I am tempted to try Redwood Rising because I've been amazed. My keyboard has remained stable at the wrong pitch for the entire stream, which is unusual, and it's been a long while since I've done. Let me tape it. I have an idea. I'll tape it at the right pitch, and if it maintains itself, if it behaves itself for all of TikTok, which I will do next, then I will consider trusting it with Redwood Rising. How about that? All right, so let's do TikTok per Daniel's request. Just love you guys. I just periodically go, oh yeah, you guys are all here. It's so great. I appreciate you, my friends. Hope things will be okay, Trevor. Oh, that's a cool font too. All right, let's do it. Oh, I also was thinking Judgment Free, but may not get to that. Let's do TikTok. TikTok, doopity-doo. Got a little TikTok for you. All right, I need to put on a different text setup. Ah, the keyboard jumped down. It's not stable anymore. Oh, guys, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get to do that song again. TikTok. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Too loud. On goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Thanks for asking. I'll let you know in a sec. No need to fear, Amelia. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. I love the clocks. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how. Before it's time to take your love. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your time it is now, you know. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Come up here. The view it is so clear. You can do it now. You know, I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. Yes, that goes out to you, Daniel. I hope you were able to hear that. I should have checked in to make sure you were still there. And I really would like to do Judgment Free, I think. What was the other one I was saying? Oh, well, no need about Redwood Rising because the piano is not stable. For giggles, I'm gonna tape it one more time. Oh, how funny is that? What? I'm gonna try to tape it one more time, give it another song. That'll be my new rule until I get it fixed.
It has to stay stable at the right pitch for the length of time of an entire song before I will try it on that song, on Redwood Rising. All right, let's do, thanks for all the clocks, you guys. Love those. Let's do Judgment Free. I need that because there's a lot of judgment going around right now about the election and the aftermath. You asked me how I'm doing. So Alon, I'm not sure if you caught when you've been on before. The main thing going on for me, that's right, doesn't want to be stable. The piano's like, hold up, I'm in grief right now. Like, give me some space. Yeah, so that's the answer to that question, Alon. How am I doing? I am stable, considering. I am calm, considering. I am feeling good, considering the election results, which have been absolutely devastating and unbelievable in some ways. I've been doing a lot of research as part of my calm acceptance of reality as I proceed forward, paying attention to news reports and data analyses around why this happened. I actually started writing a phone note, where I'm kind of listing sort of each demographic group and like the best data that I've heard about why folks, so many voted the way they did, to help me have empathy. And also to help me kind of know where I want to direct my activism as to be part of the change going forward. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually talking with a friend today who's an attorney and thinking, what can we do as attorneys, to help? Attorneys who are also very busy doing other things. So considering I'm doing fairly well, I've learned a lot from the last time around, and I'm using those lessons to improve my psychological state and hopefully my efficiency in contributing going forward. So yeah, I'm also on pins and needles waiting for the final mayoral race results. There's been an analysis I've seen that basically it's going to be tough for her to eke it out, but it's still possible she could, and I'm just on pins and needles. We're probably not going to find out until next Tuesday. We're going to get another vote drop Friday and then another one Tuesday. So that's the campaign that I worked on so much. I did about 30 hours of door-to-door campaigning. I don't know if you guys have ever done that kind of work. That's how I met my husband, going door-to-door. All right. All that said, let's go on to the next thing, which we don't have much time for at this point. Judgment-free. I need that because, like I said, there's been a lot of judgment. There have been a lot of people judging other people about their choice to vote the way they did, and I get it. When we're desperately in need of something different, we tend to gravitate toward judgment, to motivate people to be different. Trouble is, it comes with all kinds of negative side effects inside of us and in our relationships, so I try to avoid judgment, hence the song. If I can find it. I always forget. It's not in the same place. It's a different place from all my other songs. Okay. Let's get up the text. This may be the last song. It's possible. I hope to squeeze in one more, but we'll see. Piano so far stable after this last taping. All right. Judgment Free, where are you? Whitney, you did another comment, but it didn't come through. I have nothing. Oh, there we go. Hugs. I think those are hugs. All right. Boy, this seems very loud. Let me delete. Okay. Let's hit delete. Delete and D3 sharp. D3. Okay. Piano's pitch is correct at the moment. Setting the key, laying it fresh. I love that. Laying it fresh. Here we go, y'all. That's awesome. Okay. Here we go. We got the head thing going, Whitney. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. Not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, to say this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me, yeah. Now judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. Not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet, and show you new ways to meet your needs. Not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me, yeah. Now if someone just won't meet my needs, I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me, yeah. Thanks. That's now I didn't get to see because my Twitch was stuck. The head movements, awesome. Thanks, Whitney. This is the rock and roll swing jazz we've been missing. Yes. Yes, there's a time. Like, you know, even with all this devastating election stuff, I'm unwilling to lose my color. I'm unwilling to lose my joy when I can find it. And I'm also unwilling to suppress my grief when I'm feeling it. It's all real. We're keeping it real here, as Whitney so rightly said. We're keeping it real. I like that. That needs to be one of our new sayings. I love those hearts. I wish they would come through on Restream. They're so beautiful and colorful on Twitch. They come through as black, pure black on Restream. Just for those who are looking only at the merch chat, know that those are beautiful hearts. Beautiful hearts that came through from Trevor. Thank you for those. And we send all of our hearts out to all of you, all of each other. We send them to each other. Trevor, for what you're going through, and others, what we're all going through as a world, as a country here in the US, and as a world, and the election results. You know, even if you're thrilled at the results, I don't think many folks could deny that they are dramatic and that there are many folks who are devastated. I amongst them. So I think that we can recognize that and give each other some grace and some space to finish reeling and figure out our way forward. Thanks for being with me, you guys. It's just priceless. I never cease being utterly stunned that this is a thing. Keep in mind, I grew up when we didn't even have the internet. So it's like to be able to live perform with people and chat simultaneously is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Bye, Trevor. Hang in there, my friend. I appreciate you, Whitney. Hang in there, my friend. Trevor, I deeply appreciate you sharing. I really can't emphasize it enough. I really appreciate your authenticity and vulnerability. Really appreciate that. And I'm glad we've earned your trust enough to share that. And feel free to reach out also. I think, did you say you were gonna, was it you who said you might reach out separately too? I can't see, there's too much to go back on. It's just way too much. The chat's too big. But do feel free if you said that, or whoever said that. Anyway, thanks so much for being with me, guys. I'm gonna put up my blurb one last time. I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So next time will be Friday. If all is well. And if not, I will make an effort to let folks know on Facebook. I'm no longer bothering with Twitter, really. Take care, everybody. TLC to you all. Don't forget to give as much as you can, give TLC and self-care to yourself also. You're the one person who's with you every moment of every day. You can be your own best friend or your own worst enemy. Let's have it be the former. You deserve it. And really, you can't give anything to anyone else unless you are caring for yourself. So it's not selfish. It's needed in order to give of yourself, actually, is my perspective. So take care, everyone. Big hugs and love. It's so hard to navigate as I try to come in for a hug without like knocking the microphone out, ripping my cord out of place. Virtual hug. Love to you all. Until next time, take care, everyone.